Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As we went to break, our techs cut the break early because they weren't paying attention to the time clock. But as we are getting back, it's going to Dr. Cox versus Brad, and it's been back and forth so far. And we'll get right back into it. So here we go. Dr. Cox, elbow to the chest, and Dr. Cox is going to put him into the butterfly lock with that knee right to the spine, and Brad's going to power his way out of it. Brad goes to the headlock, snapmare again, followed by fist drop. Brad goes to the wrist lock, going to hit that that leg lariat. Brad goes back to the headlock. Cox is going to counter to the wrist lock. They're in a stalemate, and he's going to dive over him and catch him with that hook. Doc's going to prime the headlock, but Brad's going to counter the headlock of his own. Cox, you're going to get sent to the corner. Brad's going to try and get around there, but Cox is going to counter it and work on that thigh. Spins it around, face lock, elbow to the face. Brad's been busted open. Dr. Cox to the wrist lock. Cox hits the neck breaker in the corner. Dr. Cox, here's the cover. One. Brad's going to kick out at one. Punches him there. Cox giving those hands to the waist lock, saying switch to the headlock. Elbow to the face. Right back to those hands. And Dr. Cox right back to that ankle, high angle neck breaker. Cox is just putting on a clinic in there to Brad. He's going to set up that basement drop kick. That drive-by basement drop kick. Cox is going to drag him to the center. Here's the cover. One. Brad's going to kick out at one. Brad goes to the wrist lock. Brad going to send Cox into the corner. Brad going to put it on to the trio. Whoa! And Brad is driving that boot right to the face of Cox. Comes back with that right hand to the face lock. Snapmare. Brad finally getting more offense in. He's turning the tables on Dr. Cox, dropping the elbows. Brad just bouncing off Dr. Cox's face to the mat. Brad sending Cox into the corner. And it was right back to that head work. Brad going to hit his own tornado DDT, saying I can do it better. And Cox is going to push him back. And good God, what a backhand there from Cox. Good God. Brad might be out for days. Here's the cover. One. Oh, Brad kicks out at one. That backhand was fucking brutal. But Cox is going to counter to the headlock. Cox going to throw Brad and hit the power slam. Drops the elbow. Cox with the cover. One. Brad kicks out at one. They're going to lock up in the corner. Cox is going to win to the waist lock. Brad's going to counter to the front face lock. Elbow to the face. Brad goes to the wrist lock. Hits the leg lariat of his own. Brad stomps on Cox's legs. Cox kicks to the midsection, goes to the headlock, and hits that judo throw. Brad going to grab the headlock of Cox. Going to pull back Rana. And hits the overcastle, snapping Cox's neck. Here's the cover. Drags him to the center. Here's the cover. One. Cox kicks out at one. And hits a diving shoulder block. That might catch Brad off guard. Cox drag him to the center. Here's the cover. One. Brad kicks out at one. Punch to the face. Kicks to the midsection. Missile drop kick. Glancing blow. Miss drop kick. Cox kicks to the midsection. Brad punched the face, but gets blocked. Brad goes to the headlock. Elbow to the face. Cox has been busted open. Kicks to the midsection. Goes to the wrist locks. Brad sending Cox in the corner. Hits that missile drop kick in the corner. Finally gets that thigh shot off. And Cox pushes Brad away to create some separation, but Brad says, nope, I'm going to put you right back in the corner. Tries the same procedure, but Cox saw it coming. They lock up to the wrist lock. What a match between these two. This is very unexpected. And Cox putting him up top. Dear God, what a right hand. What the actual hell is he doing? Oh, dear God! Cox, vertical suplex to the outside. Talk about the medical exam. Cox hits the medical exam. Dear God, missile dropkick. Brad is is just a body right now. Here's the cover. Brad finally kicks out, but he's a corpse right now. But Brad's gonna fight out, but Cox is gonna counter it. Hits the neck breaker on the outside. Elbow to the drop to the chest. Cox, elbow to the face. And Brad has been knocked the fuck out with an elbow after hitting the medical exam on the outside. Cox advances to the TV title ladder match. Good God. That was an unexpected match. Cox was all over Brad. What a match. Holy shit. Very unexpected. And now our cameras are heading to the back. Oh God, 13 going up against Blavis. Blavis like, buddy. You're going to take a walk or I'm going to whoop your ass. And 13's talking trash. And, oh, he said something he didn't like. And, oh God, Blavis once again beats down his opponent for 13 running his mouth. And he got a belt to close it, apparently. But who knows what that conversation was about. Because it was Blavis that beat 13, so that's probably just some animosity between the two. But, who knows? So, our third qualifier match is coming up right now. And it's going to be Jesse versus Marsh. So Jesse's had a rough tournament. Because he had his issues with Tony, and he had his issues with, Dean. So, So Jesse gonna try and get into that title as well. Everybody wants it. And Blavis is on a search and destroy mission to take out the competition. So it'll be interesting between these two. And it's all looks like people who tried to get into the, who all tried to qualify for the tournament, but have been in the tournament or failed. So this is their second chance per se. Marsh has been busy the last couple days. So, Marsh for the last couple weeks have had his hands full, so. So let's see how this goes. This should be interesting between these two. This is going to be a ball-balling match for the ages. Both of these prefer hands than anything, so. So here we go, Jesse versus Marsh. Jesse opens up with a headlock to the space there and hits a vertical suplex right out the gate, slightly stalling it. Double axe handle. Stab Jesse to the waist lock, Russian leg sweep. Jesse gets some shots in early because he knows it's going to be a long war between these two. It'll be a war of attrition at least. Scoop slam, another double axe handle. Jesse goes to the headlock, and right back to a stalling vertical suplex once again, getting those shots in nice and early. Jesse to the wrist lock, Marsh is going to counter it to the headlock, falling big knee lift. Marsh punch the midsection, Jesse's going to counter with a punch in the face. Jesse goes to the wrist lock, as it hit that. Looked like that was a teardrop suplex, but the angle was weird. But Jesse throws Marsh over the top and hits that clothesline and drops Marsh front face first onto the floor below. Marsh goes to the waist lock, standing switch. And Jesse's going to eat some steps. He tried to clear it but failed miserably. So Jesse... Marsh and Jesse trying to shake the cobwebs out. They get back in the ring. They see where their opponents are. They both kick for the midsection, but Jesse's going to connect with his first. Over the waist lock to the headlock. And Jesse going right back to that vertical suplex. Marsh is going to rake the eyes, but then walk right into a hip toss. Jesse going to stomp away on Marsh. Jesse picks up Marsh, hits a Lufez press. Just teeing off. Drags Marsh to the center. Here's the cover. One. Marsh is going to kick out at one. Jesse kicks to the midsection. Oh, hits the stunner for hers. Hits the stunner out of nowhere. Here's the cover. One. Marsh is going to kick out at one. Jesse to the wrist lock, hits the pendulum backbreaker. Jesse taking it to the air, vaulting cross body. Gonna land it. Big back body drop. Jesse all over Marsh early on after he hit the stunner. Here's the cover. One. Marsh is going to kick out at one. Marsh goes to the waist lock. Switches over to the headlock. Marsh drop toe hold. Kicks to the midsection. Marsh gonna put him on there. And Marsh is driving, trying to cut the oxygen off to Jesse with that neck into the second rope. Marsh gonna send Jesse reeling. And hits the hip toss of his own. Marsh goes to the wrist lock. Rolls over. Drops the elbow. Nobody home. Jesse rolled away. Marsh gonna eat another big back body drop. Jesse picks up Marsh, but Marsh gonna rake the eyes. Creates some separation. Goes to the waist lock. Switch over to the front face lock. Face buster. Punch to the face. Marsh throws Jesse in the corner. Big clothesline. And Marsh dropping that, working on that knee. Drops the elbow. Marsh to the wrist lock. Jesse's going to counter it to the waist lock. Russian leg sweep. Jesse going to drag Marsh to the center. Here's the cover. One. Marsh is going to kick out at one. And Jesse hits a Lufez press again. Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3. Jesse moves on. Hits that Lufez and knocks him the fuck out. So 3 spots are booked. Jesse qualifies. And now it's time for our main event of the evening. Which is going to be Nathan Whiteside versus a guest opponent. So, a mystery opponent, I'm sorry. So who is going to answer the call for Nathan Whiteside? As Nathan makes his way down to the ring, Nathan Red Walking Whiteside, the former FSCW Heavyweight Champion. Lost his belt to Grayson at Champions Night, or the Night of Champions. Let's see who answers the call. And oh God, it was the tournament winning for the TV title, Tony. So he's been trying to get it back, but has been unsuccessful. Big Tony, all business looks like. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, main event of the evening. 2 out of 3 falls. Nathan comes back with a right hand to the face to the wrist lock. Hits the leg lariat. Nathan to the waist lock. And he's going to hit the suplex. And Tony just literally just knocks Nathan down after trying to jump because Tony is a stronger man. And they lock up in the center. Tony's going to go to the waist lock. Headbutt to the shoulder plexus. That's just brutal. Nobody wins. And going to hit a Manhattan drop to try and swing the momentum back in his favor. Nathan to the wrist lock. Tony's going to counter it to the face lock, front face lock. A pullback sidewalk slam. Tony to the headlock, the front face lock, and Tony scoop slam on Nathan, just tossing Nathan around like a rag doll. Tony just dropping double axe handles, but Nathan's going to throw Tony on the outside. Dumps him over the top. Nathan does that slight running elbow. Tony's going to grab him, send Nathan back to the ring, drops the elbow. And they lock up, but Tony going to hit the snapmare takedown, followed by that butterfly lock. Going to try and outpower Nathan, but Nathan's going to hit his headbutt of his own to the chest as some of a distraction. Nathan goes to the headlock, to the front face lock, vertical suplex, stalling for days. Hits it, lands it, kicks to the midsection, goes to the headlock. Pull back. And hits the Fujiwara armbar. Nathan rolls over and hits the field breaker. Tony going to push Nathan away. Tony to the waist lock. Tony going to hit the shin breaker. Tony's going to pick up Nathan Whiteside. Go to the wrist lock. Pull back clothesline. Tony going to drop the elbows. Tony working those arms. Going to hit the avalanche splash. The center of the ring-ish. Tony then hits the STO for days. Tony, another splash coming. Tony just trying to push Nathan into a submission. And he's going to eat a big back body drop. Tony picks up Nathan. And oh, good God! Slow motion big boot to the face. Nathan might be out. Here's the cover. 1. Nathan's going to kick out, but has no idea where he's at currently. But finally, he's going to, on instinct, go to the waist lock, change it up. Nathan sends Tony to the corner. Nathan going up top and hits the jumping European uppercut. Going to roll Tony over and put him into the rings of Saturn. But Tony's power alone is going to potentially pick up Nathan and gets out of it. Nathan floats over, hits another field breaker. Nathan picks up Tony and hit him into the vice. And Nathan puts him into the vice. But Tony is going to fight his way out with those long knees and legs. But Nathan's going to come back and hit the Wrath Cycle. Hits the Wrath Cycle. Here's the cover. 1. Tony kicks out at 1. They both punch. They both stun each other. But Tony's going to win it to the wrist lock. Nathan's going to counter to the hammer lock. Push Tony away. Nathan goes back to the front face lock. Hits that butterfly lock suplex. Or that dragon suplex. And Nathan trying to figure out what else he needs to do. But Tony's going to catch him. And Tony's going to hit the Beast Bomb. Tony hits the Beast Bomb. Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3. Tony gets the first fall of the match. Comes back with those hands. Tony gets Nathan going to counter it. Hit the pump handle. Gut buster. Nathan's going to roll over Tony. Put him back into the rings of Saturn. But Tony's really close to the rings. To the ropes. But Nathan might have him here. And Tony's going to tap out. And we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.